guys, it's Michael.
It's vlog time!
Hey guys, it's Michael. I'm doing another vlog.
It's gonna be an interesting day.
Mellow mushroom, mellow mushroom.
And here we go. Well, hello there, everybody. It's me, Grandpapa. I'm here to tell you another story. And this time, we have Dino Force. It's timeout time. Dino Force by Steve Metzger and illustrated by Hans Wilhelm by Scholastic Inc. Oh, if you remember these people, you could see Tracy, Danielle, and Brendan right there. Tracy, Danielle, and Brendan. Okay. Dinosaurs. It's timeout time. And there you can see poor little Brendan. Just sitting there. My candy cane.
My large candy cane is getting away.
Anyways, here we go. Got a little itch on my head. Oh, all over the place. It was a busy morning in the dinosaurs classroom. Brendan was in the blocks area building a road for his dump truck. Left turn, he said as he made his road go left. Right turn, now straight. Brendan's road led to Tara, who was constructing a parking garage. Get out of the way, Brendan exclaimed as he put down a long block next to Tara's feet. Road coming through. Oh, Brendan. Oh, and look how defensive Tara is. And Brendan's just like, Arr! Tara didn't move. I'm building a parking garage here, she said. That made Brendan mad. So mad that he pushed Tara away. Hey, stop that, Tara cried. You're in my way, shouted Brendan. In an instant, Mrs. D arrived. I see two children who are very upset, said. What's going on here? Brendan pushed me, Tara said. He said I was in his way. There's plenty of room here in the blocks area for you both, Mrs. D said. And Brendan, you know that pushing is not the way we settle arguments. Mrs. D put her arms around Tara and Brendan. Tara, how did you feel when Brendan pushed you, she asked. Mad, said Tara. Mad, said Tara. I'd like to tell you that. Mad, said Tara. I'd like you to tell that to Brendan, Mrs. D said. Brendan put his hands over his ears. It's kind of a la 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 thing, you know? Like la 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 la. Always have a smile on my face. But it's like that one. Poor Brendan is getting the beating now. Brendan, said Mrs. D, you need to hear what Talis has to say. Please put your hands down. Oh, all right, he said, lowering his hands. Brendan, Talis said, it makes me mad when you push me. Okay, Talis, Mrs. D said, I want to talk to Brendan alone now. Talis went back to our parking garage. Mrs. D turned to Brendan. Remember, she said, we use our work to solve problems at school. Okay, Brendan said. Oh, the picture, I'm sorry. As mentioned before, this noggin is not what it used to be. As Mrs. D looked to see what the other children were doing, Brendan walked over to the art table. Tracy and Danielle were drawing pictures with markers. Remember, volcano. He wanted a red marker, and Tracy had one. Tracy, Brendan said, I need a red marker to make lava for my volcano. I'm using it now, said Tracy. I'll give it to you when I am done. Good girl, Tracy. Stick up for your marker. Brendan I'm sorry, this picture. Brendan forgot what Mrs. D said about using his words to solve his problems. I want it now, Brendan said as he grabbed Tracy's marker, making a long line across the picture. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lord, please help Brendan for he not know what he do. The details. Give me right here. Oh my god. Brendan, I see that you are not able to be with the other children right now, she said. Give me right here. Time out. Oh, but I don't want the time out, Brendan said. I know you don't, Brendan. But you're having that you aren't able to be with the other children. Mrs. B took one of the tires from the table and placed it out on the rug. But I don't want the time out, Brendan said. I know you don't, but you're having a hard time controlling it. Mrs. D took one of the chairs from the art table and placed Brendan sat down on the rug. Then he sang the song to Mrs. D. I do not want to sit here. I only want to play. There's a song coming up, children. Brendan sat down. Then he sang the song to Mrs. D. Yes, you do. I do not want to sit for about 3 minutes. I only want to play. 3 whole minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. What did he want to do? 3 whole minutes. I don't know. For about 3 minutes. Dad, think about what you did wrong, Brendan. 3 whole minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. What does he want to do for 3 whole minutes? I don't know. To Dad, think about what you did wrong, Brendan. Mrs. D turned as she heard her name called. Another child needed her help in a different part of the classroom. I'll be back soon, Mrs. D said, leaving for the book corner. Mrs. D turned as she heard her name called. Another child needed her help in a different part of the classroom. When Mrs. D left, Brendan began to dance and make silly faces. Look at me, he said. I'm a funny clown. Mrs. D came right back. When Mrs. D left, Brendan began to dance and make silly faces. Look at me, he said. I'm a funny clown. Mrs. D came right back. Sit down, Brendan, Mrs. D said. This is not a time for silliness. Brendan sat down. I want you to think about what you're doing this morning, Mrs. D said. Okay, he said, looking down at the floor. Sit down, Brendan remembered, making the line faces. This is not a time for silliness. Brendan said, I wouldn't let them do it. I want you to think about what you're doing this morning, Mrs. D said. Okay, he said, looking down at the floor. Brendan remembered making the line on Tracy's picture and how he had pushed Tala. I wouldn't let them doing that to me, he thought. A little hot skip. I wouldn't want people. After a few moments, Mrs. D spoke to Brendan again. Take a look over there, she said, pointing to Tracy and Danielle. Do you see how well they're playing together? Brendan nodded. Now please look at the science table, Mrs. D said. After a few moments, Mrs. D spoke to Brendan again. Take a look over there, she said, pointing to Tracy and Danielle. Do you see how well they're playing together? Brendan nodded. I see Albert and Tara playing together, Mrs. D said. And they're having fun. We're laughing. Yes, and putting quick. I think you can play cooperatively with other children too. Your time out is over now. I see Albert and Tara playing together, Brenda said, and they're having fun. Yes, said Mrs. D. I think you can play cooperatively with other children too. Your time out is over now. Brendan bounced out of a chair and went right to the puzzle shelf. He looked for the jungle puzzle. That was his favorite. Where is it? He wondered. At that moment, Brendan saw Joshua playing with the jungle puzzle. Brendan was just about to grab the puzzle. Brendan bounced out of a chair and went right to the puzzle shelf. Good job. He looked for the jungle puzzle. That was his favorite. Where is it? He wondered. The jungle puzzle. At that moment, Brendan saw Joshua playing with the jungle puzzle. Brendan was just about to grab the puzzle and saw all the children help himself. Good job, Brendan. Good job, Wall. Can I help you with the jungle puzzle? The jungle puzzle. I know where the gorilla goes. Brendan looked around the classroom and saw all the children playing together. Joshua, can I help you with the jungle puzzle? Brendan asked. I know where the gorilla goes. Brendan and Joshua put all the pieces of the jungle puzzle together. When they had finished, Mrs. D walked over. I just saw what happened, said Mrs. D. Brendan, you should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you too. Working as a Brendan and Joshua put all the pieces of the jungle puzzle together. When they had finished, Mrs. D walked over. I just saw what happened, said Mrs. D. Brendan, you should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you too. Brendan smiled. Then he sang a new song.
I stopped myself. I didn't miss a day. I didn't take the puzzle. I'm glad you're proud of me. I didn't take the puzzle. I'm glad you're proud of me. Hey, Grandpapa time. Grandpapa time. Grandpapa time. Grandpapa.
Afterward, Brendan found Tara. He asked her if he could connect his road to Tara's parking garage, and she agreed. The end. You see, children, I hope you can. That was the end. Well, thank you for joining me, children. I've been a little jumpy today. I had a little extra caffeine in my coffee. Thank you, children. You are very special. See you next time.
I stopped myself.
to start myself. I did it, Mrs. D. I didn't take that puzzle. I'm glad you're proud of me. Hey, oh, it's Grandpapa time. Oh, it's Grandpapa time. Reading with Grandpapa. Reading with Grandpapa. You cannot go very far. You cannot go very far when you're on your computer or your phone or your iPad or anything that gets YouTube service. Anything that gets YouTube service. Grandpapa, it's
Mad. It's just like that. Yeah.
It's Grandpapa time.
I'm here to tell you another story. And this time, we have Dino Force. It's time out time. I want it now, Brendan said as he grabbed Freeze's marker, making a long line across the picture. Mrs. D! Hey, stop that! Taylor cried. Where was I?
Mrs. D going off psychiatrist on them. Right, that's what it's called, yes.
Tara, how did you feel when Brendan pushed you? Tara, how did you feel with D going off psychiatrist on them? Mrs. D! Tracy cried out. Brendan made a line in my kidney! He ruined it! Tara, how did you feel? Mrs. D! Tracy cried out. Brendan made a line on my kidney!
Oh my god.
This picture.
Why?
As Miss as Mr. Taylor.
That one was funny as hell.
As Mr. Taylor just
Why?
Mariah Carey. Okay, here we go.
Why? Switch the camera, right? Not while it's recording. Oh. Yeah, anyways. Okay, that way, all the way, to the little bridge in that